Hello again, all life path number 6s. This is your May reading for 2019. We have no extra message cards this month. The only cards that, when I pick my cards, I use my pendulum. The only cards that they picked were the Archangel Power Tarot cards. I've already done a video on the new moons, full moons, planets going retrograde, all that sort of type thing, what it may mean for us. But we are all under that influence. I'm also going to change the spread that I've been doing. I'm going to use the Celtic Cross this time. And as I've already shuffled the cards, all I have to do is pick the cards, split the deck and pick the cards. I had one card jump out of the deck twice, so I'm going to use it as an extra card for you, and it is the Six of Ariel. But we'll get to that one in a minute. But it jumped out of the deck twice, so I'm going to leave that there as an extra card for life path number 6s. So like I've said, I've already shuffled the deck. Now all I'm going to do is split the deck and take those cards there. And as I place the cards down and over, I will tell you the placements of the cards and what it means. The first card is the King of Ariel, and this is you. What is crossing you? Your foundation, your past card, your present card, a lot of Ariel cards here, your future card, you yourself, your environment, your hopes and fears, and your final outcome card. I'll just move these over so they're all in frame. Here we go. And if I need to clarify any cards, I will use this deck as well. So I'm going to start here with this card here. Generally when a card pops out when I'm shuffling the cards, I will pop it back in the deck, any particular position, and carry on shuffling, but this card jumped out again, so it's got a message for us. We've got a lot of Ariel cards here. So Archangel Ariel could be a very good archangel to use for the month of May for life path number 6s. I'm going to read what it says at the bottom, and it says, material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Definitely with a grateful heart. If you give things, don't expect things back. Just give gratefully that you're in a position that you can give to somebody. If you're in the receiving mode where you're receiving things, definitely accept it with a grateful heart. The more that you are grateful, the more that you receive in life. Just from what I can see just in the cards here, maybe a new beginning sort of coming here for life path number 6s. We have a lot of big hitting planets at the moment going retrograde, or as we speak, Saturn today is going retrograde, and Saturn is one of the big major planets at the moment. But you can watch my video. I'm not going to go over too much of the astrological things at the moment, but it is affecting everybody. It doesn't matter what life path you are or what star sign you are. With this card here, the Six of Ariel, I always point out that she's holding a scale there, and she's balancing two baskets of fruit, if you like. So that's the balance of give and take. So things are being balanced out. If you haven't received enough in life, you'll be receiving something very shortly. If you've given a lot in life, it could also be that you'll receive it back. So if you're needing to receive something, you'll receive it as well. So I'm just going to place that card over there, and we'll get into the main spread now. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards of Archangel Ariel. So she's pretty strong for your life path at the moment. We're going to start with this card here, which is you, and it says the King of Ariel, successful, stable, accomplished and powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Use resources wisely. That could also be referring back to the 6 of Ariel here about resources, using them wisely. Don't give more than you can afford. But this card here, if you can have a look here, it's quite a well-dressed person, a well-dressed scenery. There's lots of plenty in it. If you have a look around in the card, there's no glare on it. There's flowers, there's fruit, there's a table laden with food, there's a chest, a treasure chest there with a lot of gold and silver and jewellery and necklaces and all that sort of type thing, like a treasure chest. So you do have plenty, but you've had to plan wisely, basically, to get to where you are now. I'm just going to turn my heater off here. It's a little bit cold and yucky day here in Taranaki. The card that is crossing you is the 8 of Ariel. Now, when it means crossing, it's challenging you. And it reads at the bottom, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So that card's challenging you. You can probably hear my cat in the background here. Oh, Blacky cat. Your challenges, you take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. That could be your challenge, as in practicing it makes it perfect. The more you practice something, the better that you get at it. You take great pride in your excellent work. So why wouldn't you practice it to make it perfect? No, you're not getting on the table, puss off. Sorry, guys. Additional education and training. Now that might be a bit of a challenge. Sometimes it's great to upskill and to learn new things and different ways of doing something. There might be 5 different ways to do one particular project. And it's worth learning all those 5 ways to do it. It can come in handy. You don't know when it's going to come in handy. So that's your challenge. Your foundation card's a very good card because it is an ace. And aces are always new beginnings. That's what I said with this spread that I can see so far. There is a new situation coming up, or a new experience. With the Ace of Ariel, it says, it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time or support. Change in job or a promotion. This could be why this card keeps popping out too. It says new resources of money, time or support. That's all about this card that keeps popping out here, the 6 of Ariel. There's definitely, it's a card of, material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. And here you are, you've got an ace and you've got new resources of money, time or support. And a change in job or a promotion. So that's your foundation card. You've got something new coming up, definitely, with the Ace of Ariel. Just looking at the card here, if you can see here, Ariel sitting on the ground and she's buried some coins in the ground here. It might be something that you have forgotten about, a resource that you have forgotten about that's come to fruition. It could be a tax return or something like that that's coming up, a bit of unexpected money sort of type thing. So just keep that one in mind. We'll go to your past card here, and it is the 2 of Ariel. So you've jumped from the Ace to the 2. This is like a balance card. And 2 of Ariel, it says at the bottom, it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. So this being in your past card or your past position, you may have already been working on this upskilling, getting training, trying to get a promotion at work. You've already been basically working on that area. But it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at one time. So that's in your past, so that may be coming to an end where all this new beginning starts. You've done the past hard yards. I'm just looking at the cards around. We'll go to your present card, which is a Major Arcana card, and you've only got two. And this is the Hermit in the traditional tarot, but in this deck it's called Epiphany with Archangel Raziel. And it says, joy through spiritual growth, be the light to others, answers that come through meditation. Now this is a card of going quite deep within. This is also a card of having a little bit of alone time to think things out, plan your next moves, strategies in life, all that sort of type thing. But it's definitely stepping away from people and having a little bit of time alone to go through your thoughts, feelings, everything that you've learnt and where you're planning to go next. This is in your present. So for May, there could be a little bit of time out sort of type thing. You've done all the hard work and stuff like this. You're working multiple jobs or projects, all that sort of thing at once, making work fun. But it's important to have balance. So you've been around people, you've been busy, you've not really had any downtime. And this is your downtime card where you can sort of, kick the heels off or the shoes off, if you like, and take that little bit of downtime to think, to actually have epiphanies that come to you. So that is your present card. We'll go straight to your future card, and it is the Six of Raphael. That's that card there. The Six of Raphael says, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. This card here is usually the Six of Cups in the normal tarot, and it goes back to reflecting on your past, your childhood, things that you've been through in life. It can also represent old friends coming back. It may only be for a fleeting moment, but this can be old childhood relationships, family members, thoughts of the past, that basically that you're actually, I'm just going back to this Epiphany card here. Sometimes when people come back to the past, they can drag up a lot of memories and feelings from the past, and that could be why you're needing that time out as well. But this is in your future card, so it could be quite a joyous sort of reunion sort of type thing. This can be even families getting back together. There's a lot of scenarios with this card. This could be meeting somebody that feels very familiar to you, like you've known them in the past. You yourself card here is the Three of Raphael, and why I've gone straight from that card to this card, which it's because it's the Three of Raphael. You've got the Six of Raphael, now you've got the Three of Raphael. This is celebrating friendships and gatherings, all that sort of thing. If you can see there's three mermaids, and there is a sail ship in the background, like your ships are coming in. It reads at the bottom, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. These two cards are very closely linked for me as I read the cards. And it's just what I'm picking up as a gut instinct, Your future card is, people coming back from past or that sort of thing. But this card here is saying that, there could be a reason to celebrate, people coming back from the past. Could be family reunions, all that sort of type thing. But it's pretty good cards to have, really. This is feeling happy, joyful, childlike. Again, you know, kicking up your heels sort of type thing, having a party, whatever. But just feeling good about yourself for, you know, this point in time, because you've done a lot of work here. You've got a new start. Your foundation is the Ace of Ariel, which is a new start for you. Even your past card here, it says making work fun. If you can make work fun, and you've got that time out to have a wee think about that, you know, that's a great card to have as your you yourself card sort of type thing. I'll go into this one here because it's another Ariel card, and it's your environment card. It's the Page of Ariel. It says reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. There's kind of two education cards here. The one that's crossing you is also an education card. They are both depicted with people with books, all that sort of type thing, especially this one here. So maybe you've decided to actually take on another course of study, or even in this card you can see her there. She's in a great big sort of library and there's all books around her. She's gathering information. Again, that word balance is up the top here. You may need a little bit of balance sort of type thing to juggle all of this. This one here in your past says balance. If you can see, there's that card there. You can see the two balls here, the yin and yang balls. He's actually standing on one hand and balancing those. So I'm going to read what it says at the bottom of the Page of Ariel. It says, an excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. So very rapidly, your time out card here, the Epiphany card, there's not going to be too much time to actually work through you know, work through your thoughts and emotions sort of type thing. But this card here is saying that there will be an excellent opportunity offered to you, and you have a new beginning here in your foundation. So your environment card is this one. Your foundation card is this one, which is the Ace of Ariel. So you're definitely stepping up in the world, be it at work or career-wise, all that sort of thing. So an opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education, time to get to work. So time to get to work means, you know, that's what I said, you won't have too much time to have that solitary time out. Your hopes and fears card is the Two of Michael. Now this is the Two of Swords in the original tarot, and it's talking about making a decision. And it says it will all be better if you just make a decision. Over analysing a problem, find a compromise. And sometimes with this Hermit card here, it can be over analysing a situation. Definitely with the Hermit card here. But you will get the epiphanies on which decision to make here. That's in your hopes and fears. So there might be two different directions to go, and you're a little bit unsure. Maybe it's do I take the job, don't I take the job? Do I take the promotion or don't I take the promotion? Do I move towns or cities or don't I move towns or cities? Or but this card here is basically telling you that if you make the decision, you will be a lot happier. It's when we ponder for too long on a decision and we come up with all the excuses why we can't do it, and then we come up with all the reasons that we can do it, that you end up with being confused. If you want to head in a certain direction, if you want to feel that you want to say yes to a different position or some decision that you have to make at the moment, just say yes, you know. That's what life is all about at the moment, you know. All these retrograde planets in there are offering us a new direction to move into life at the moment. Like it says on this card, it will all be better if you just make a decision, either one way or the other. It's when we sit on the fence and, oh, yes, this, that, and the other. Oh, no, maybe I won't. And, oh, yeah, but it'd be really good. You can go on like that for centuries in your head. Just make that decision, because Ace of Ariel here with your foundation saying it is the right one to make. It's a new beginning. Your final outcome card here is a Major Arcana card, and it's called Solutions with Archangel Zadkiel. It's that one there. And it says, success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. It's a pretty good card to end with, because it's giving you the solutions to this decision here. And like it says, and even in this card, success that comes from objective compromise. So maybe to make this decision, there may have to be a compromise involved in this decision. I am going to pull a clarifying card on that one. We have a one card, please, for Solutions with Archangel Zadkiel. And there it is. And it's the Four of Michael is what we got. The Four of Michael says, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. And that's maybe why you're getting this Epiphanies card here, or the Hermit card, because you need that extra time off to actually make this decision. But your final outcome card here with Solutions is saying that you need to meditate, you need to stand back and insights that come from quiet meditation, and that's why you've got the Hermit card here. Find if you can see this picture here, the clarifying card, there's a stream there, and this young lady here, she's sitting beside the stream. She's either meditating or she's sound asleep, but she needs to have that extra time out and rest so that she can make a wise choice. The need for more sleep, seek relief from stress. Definitely if you're feeling stressed, you probably are from having this in your past card, the Two of Ariel, which is working multiple jobs and projects all at once. You've done the education bit. There might be some more education still to come up because of the crossing card here and the Page of Ariel. Also with this card, I generally call it my chakra card. If there is a colour on that card that you're particularly drawn to, as in these here, it could indicate that you need some chakra balancing in that area. At some stage I'm going to do a chakra video on which different colours mean in your chakras, like your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye, your crown chakra, all those sorts of ones. But you may have one, if not more, chakras out of balance. And it can be as simple as going to sleep at night and calling on your chakra balancing angel in while you are sleeping at night to rebalance your chakras and to unblock them. So I think once you've done that, once you've had a little bit of this time out, once you've had some time out, I think you'll be able to make this decision quite easily. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Clear as mud, isn't it? Never is when you're in this sort of situation of having to make a major decision, and it is a major decision. But definitely get more rest. Do your meditation, take that time out, reconnect with the child within, maybe go out and have some fun, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood, anything to do. That is your future card here. Any of those could come up in your future. You've definitely got a little bit more education in your future, but you also have reasons to celebrate. So that's that card here. I think once you've made this decision, you're going to have this reason to celebrate, and your ships, like I said in this card, are definitely coming in. So I'm going to leave it there, guys, for this reading for Life Path number 6s for May. I wish you all a brilliant May. I think you're going to have a brilliant May. I'm hoping to do mid-months this May, and if you don't come back to watch those ones, I will see you back for the June readings anyway. The mid-monthlies will only be a brief mid-month catch-up. But anyway, like I said, I wish you all well in May, and we'll see you back very soon.